Come here, Teddy. You can't stay here. I'll take you back to your little owner. The family's name is Oswald, and I think I remember that he called his wife Debbie. Okay, let me check if everything's all right over there. Where's my messenger? Oh man, I was afraid I'd lost it. The bathroom. Mr. Green. Mrs. Oswald, I'm your neighbor. Peter Wrigh. No answer. I hope they're both okay. My messenger, the latest model. Bill's pretty jealous.
Hello, this is the Messenger ID Number Service Directory, Region, New York City. I am your electronic directory agent, Elena McBride. This service is free of charge for the first 30 seconds. Each following minute or fraction thereof will cost 180 credits. How may I help you?
I need the messenger number of a family named Oswald in New York. Tillery Street, 352.
Please specify your query. Spell the name of the individual you are seeking.
Oswald. Oswald.
Your entry is being analyzed. We have found an entry in our database that corresponds with your query. The messenger ID is being transferred. Would you like to be connected?
No, thank you. I'll call myself.
Can I do anything else for you?
Thanks, anyway.
Thank you for using our service. The conversation have a... Hello?
Hello? Mrs. Oswald? This is Peter Wrigh.
Who?
Peter Wrigh, your neighbor.
Yes?
Excuse me for disturbing you, ma'am. I just witnessed the, police scene at your apartment door. I wanted to ask if you're all right.
Are you a reporter or something?
Oh, no. I really wanted to check if everything is all right.
It's very kind of you, Mr. Wright, but at the moment we've really got other things to think of. Please don't call anymore. I'm taking the messenger offline soon anyway. Please understand.
Of course, I totally understand that. Excuse me for disturbing you. Mrs. Oswald, your son lost his teddy in the hall.
The teddy bear?
If you would open the door for just a moment, then I would briefly come across the hall and bring it by. I won't keep you very long.
Okay, just a moment, I'll open. Okay, just a moment, I'll open. Okay, see you in a minute.
Oh, I think here she comes. Good evening. How are you? Is everything okay?
I'm all right.
Well, here's your son's teddy.
Seems to be in one piece. Thanks, Mr. Wright. Hey, Tommy, look. Mr. Wright found your teddy bear.
Hi, Tommy.
He's really shocked.
Yeah,
He's got to rest now.
I'm already leaving. You know, Mrs. Oswald, I don't want to be nosy or intrude on your privacy, but what the heck just happened here? Can I help you with anything?
What happened? You saw it yourself. These men stormed in here like an attack regiment. And they took Graham with them.
Graham? Your husband?
Yeah.
But why?
How should I know? Graham didn't do anything. They didn't give us a reason. They didn't show us any search warrant, no arrest warrant, no nothing. We don't even know where they brought him.
Arrested? For no good reason? Maybe a case of mistaken identity.
I've talked with the police on the phone. They say they know nothing about the operation. Oh, God, those bastards!
Yeah, well, that can't be. There must be some kind of mistake, or maybe a computer mess-up. Would you like me to check with the police department? Maybe this whole thing will turn out to be just one gigantic mistake.
You?
Yeah, well, I'm working for Greenberg and Winter. You probably know these telescreen campaigns. Maybe I can get more information out of them. I would suggest first you calm down now and take care of your son. And I'll talk to the police and get to the bottom of this. You'll see. Everything will be just fine. I'll come back later and check on you again. All right?
Give me a call on the messenger. It's late, and Tommy needs to get to sleep. Or at least, needs to try.
Of course. Okay then. Your toys. Don't worry, kid. I'll take good care of them. Come on, superhero. I think somebody needs you. And damn it, to see these things.
Peter? Are you still there? Peter!
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back.
There you are. What was wrong?
I don't really know. The cops were just here.
At your apartment?
No, at the neighbor's.
What happened? Was the music too loud?
Well, that's not how it looked like. There was at least 6 cops dressed like a SWAT team, armed to the teeth. Probably a special unit. They forced the door open and a man got arrested.
How exciting! Maybe you were living door to door with a felon.
His wife was there too. And a boy. The cops' behavior was pretty violent.
You know the family?
Not really. I only met them in the elevator a couple of times. The guy helped me last week with my moving boxes. He was actually quite nice.
Well, that's how easy it is to be tricked. Let's be happy that someone is worrying about our security. But hey, now let's get on with our conversation. You were telling me about your job. I found that very interesting. What exactly do you do at Greenberg and Winter?
Don't be mad with me, Christine, but right now I'm really not in the mood for a chat.
I know that. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm just trying to...
I just went over there.
And?
Ms. Oswald is totally distraught, and the kid is crying his eyes out. He's just plain miserable.
How terrible. But there is surely a good reason for it, Peter. Of course it is hard for these families. It always is.
Yeah, of course. They always have a good reason. There's always a good reason for everything.
You're being sarcastic, Peter. But life must go on. Yours and the Oswalds.
I have to go now. This incident with the neighbors, it really gets to me. I just can't sleep right now. It's already late. I shouldn't disturb them that late anymore. Man, that looks really bad.
Hello. This is the Messenger ID number service directory, region New York City. How may I help you?
I need the number of the New York Police Department.
Your question is being analyzed. You wish to contact the police department. The messenger ID is being transferred. Your call will be directly rerouted to the police department in order to ensure that emergency calls are passed on as quickly as possible. Would you like to be connected?
No, thank you. Thanks, anyway.
Thank you for using our service. The conversation costs will be debited from your messenger account. Have a nice day.
I just can't sleep right now.
Police Department, New York?
Good evening, officer. This is Peter Wrigh, Tillery Street 352. I need some information, please.
Sir, this is the emergency number. Please do not block the line.
I know, officer, but it's pretty much like an emergency. I would like to know if your department was called to Tillery Street within the last few hours regarding one certain Graham Oswald.
You are not a relation, sir. I can see that here in the database. I'm not allowed to provide any information. At the most, I could tell you the current figures for the official statistics, which are also available via Global Net. According to the figures, no operation has taken place in Quadrant Brooklyn West 2 since last week.
Does that mean not even a few hours ago?
I will leave that interpretation to you. I cannot provide any information regarding individual cases.
Then that means no operations in Brooklyn West.
That's correct, sir. Would you clear the line now, sir?
Okay. Thank you, officer.
No problem, sir.
This is really a bit strange. Mrs. Oswald? It's Peter Wrigh again. Are you doing all right?
Can't sleep. Tommy's awake too. Have you found out anything?
Well, it's really pretty strange. I called the police. Supposedly, no police operations in all of Brooklyn West throughout the whole last week.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, Mrs. Oswald. It all seems to be pretty strange. I'll try to help you. We'll find your husband. Try to get some sleep. Tomorrow morning I'll talk to Bob at the kiosk. Maybe he noticed something. Quite possible that he was still open when this SWAT commando showed up here.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Just call tomorrow. I'm at home.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow then. Don't dwell on it too much. And say hi to Tommy for me. Good night.
Good night.
Taking a little nap myself sounds like not such a bad idea. It must be way past 2 a.m. And around noon, the usual agency stress will start all over again. Maybe I can finally fall asleep. Another sleepless night. Good morning, New York. Hello, Mrs. Oswald. It's me again. I still have a few specific questions. Do you have a recent picture of him that I could have?
Nothing recent. Graham doesn't like to be photographed, not even at family gatherings. I believe Tommy has the only relatively recent picture of him.
Can I see it?
Oh, you can't really recognize him on it. He gave the photo to Tommy because he thought he looked so cool in it.
He does look cool, Mom.
May I ask you one more thing? Would it be okay if I talked to Tommy for a moment?
You can see that he's very down. This whole thing is just too much for him. Don't you have kids yourself? I saw a box of toys in the elevator when you moved in.
Yeah. I have a son.
Oh? Maybe he and Tommy would like to meet.
Yeah, maybe. What line of work is your husband?
He was an online journalist. He is an online journalist. Oh, God, I'm at my wit's end.
I can imagine that, because this incident yesterday scared the heck out of me, too. But I'm sure we can sort everything out pretty soon. Probably they got some data mixed up. Something like that happens at our agency all the time. I'm sure we'll find your husband before you even know he was gone. I think I have to get going now. I'll get in touch with you by messenger in case I hear something. Either by messenger or otherwise I'll call you here directly.
Thanks, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Tommy. How you doing?
Hi, sir.
Everything all right with your Teddy?
Yeah.
You're not in the mood to chat, huh? You're missing your dad.
Mr. Wright, I don't think that's the right...
Are you going to help us so Dad'll come home?
I will try that, yeah. Would you like to tell me a little bit about your dad?
Dad is cool. He works at the computer. He tells everybody if the politicians are dumb guys, you know. He is a journalist.
Yeah, I know. Well, and what are you two up to when he's not working?
Dad takes me fishing and to Virtual Palace. And he always brings back cool presents when he returns.
Was it your dad who gave you the teddy as well?
Yeah, of course. But I was a baby then, like 2 or 3 years old or so. Actually, it's not really cool to have a teddy.
Why would you say that? He's so special to you because you got him from your dad, right?
Mom repaired his eye twice already.
Of course. Such a teddy is a great thing to have. Everybody could use a bear as a friend. My son had one too, and he loved him dearly. Even though he wouldn't admit it very often. His buddies from school made fun of him sometimes, but most of them probably had a little teddy or something like it somewhere as well. Maybe watching over their sleep.
It would be good if grown-ups had a teddy too to watch out for them. Then Dad maybe would be here now.
You might be absolutely right. You and your dad, you been to the Virtual Palace? What do you do there? Virtue skating?
We played Maze Hunter with full body suits.
Maze Hunter? Don't you have to be 10 already to play it? That means you must be a really tough little guy, right? As far as I know, maze hunting requires a whole lot of climbing and jumping, especially if you get past level 1.
I have the 3rd Dan now in Maze Hunter. And Dad says next year I can do level 4.
Wow, that's really good. By the way, did you ever climb a tree? I mean a real one?
Of course in the park. And I'm really good at it too. But now I can't go there alone. Mom says there are too many weird people there.
Tell me all about it. What was the last gift from your dad?
An alien, and nobody else has that one, like the one in Roswell. And he even talks.
Oh, really? Cool. What does he say when he talks?
If you push the left eye, he says something like, ad. And if you push the other eye, he says, nice planet, we'll take that one.
Got that. Somehow that sounds familiar to me. Where did he buy him?
I don't know.
And you said he just bought the alien figure recently?
Yep.
Let me ask you this. Could I maybe borrow this figure for a little bit?
No, better not. What do you want it for anyway?
Well, I thought this figure could help us find your dad.
Toys can't really do that.
Of course not. Toys can't do that. What I meant was, Maybe we could ask somebody where the alien was sold. And that could give us a clue what your dad did before he got arrested. That way, we might be able to find him.
No, I don't want to give it to you. What if my alien disappears too?
And if we trade?
Trade? For what?
I have a Mr. Nuke. Do you know him?
Of course, but only one big kid from daycare has one. They only had him at Toy Galaxy for a short time, and then only in gold brownie packages. And we couldn't get one because they sold out very fast. All of them. And I was very sad because we didn't get one. But don't you need him for your kid?
No. Probably not.
Can I see him?
Sure, just a second. I'll get him. I have to take care of something first, Tommy. Thank you very much. You helped me a lot. See you later. Here, Tommy, look. Say hi to Mr. Nuke. I found him in the drawer where Patrick's toys are. You like him?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, let's make a deal. Just between us guys. You let me borrow your alien figure, and I'll leave Mr. Nuke with you instead. As a pawn. What do you say?
But do I get him back when I want to play with him?
Of course, anytime. Scout's honor.
Can I, Mom? Please?
Of course, Tommy.
Super. Wait here, sir.
Okay. Treat him really good. Okay, now I'm gonna check how your alien figure can help me too.
Bye, mister. Mom, can I play in my room now?
Okay, I'll make you some french fries later.
What a nice kid.
Yeah, it's not easy for him. The shock will come later.
Better I'll leave now so you can be alone for a while. If I have any news, I'll call you.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, Mrs. Oswald. Tommy, it's me again. I would like to ask you something else.
Okay.
About your dad's picture. Can I have it? I don't want to keep it forever. Just until we find your dad. Can you get it for me?
It is in my backpack. It's my favorite picture. Here. You'd better not break it.
I'll take very good care of it. Your dad didn't tell you by any chance where this photo was taken?
He said it's a secret. Nobody is allowed to know.
Uh-huh. And why was nobody supposed to know this? Did he say that too?
Dad wanted it to be a surprise.
A surprise? Uh-huh. Your dad is a pretty mysterious man. Nelly. I'm not...
Well, who do we have here? Hi, Peter. Beautiful day, isn't it? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, well, I'm doing all right.
Come on, Peter. You can't ruin every day for me. What the hell is going on with you?
It's really nothing. I'm just a little bit overworked.
Overworked? You look more like you're lovesick. Or an ulcer. Or both.
Something like that.
And how's it coming on in your apartment? You like it? Have you finished furnishing it?
Yeah, of course. It's totally cozy.
You know what, Peter? Starting today, I'm not gonna sell you any more whiskey. Your answers are getting shorter all the time. I think your speech center is suffering.
You're such a nice guy, Bob. It's good to have you around.
Well, that sounds better. You're still not getting anything for free. So, what can I do for you?
I gotta run, Bob. See you later.
Okay.
I got this alien figure from Mr. Oswald's son. He said his father bought it for him. What do you think? Where could I possibly buy an alien like that around here?
Ugh! What is that disgusting thing? No wonder it's rare. You can't buy anything like that anywhere. At least I hope not. By the way, this one looks just like those creatures on the posters.
You mean these posters about the Alien Attack Club?
Exactly. On the other hand, I bet aliens have looked like that since the 80s in the last century.
I think I'll give these alien fans a call anyway. Maybe they can tell me more about the figure.
There was something about Essex Street on the posters, but I'd be careful. That's on Lower East Side.
However, I have to stop by the agency first anyway. Okay, there we are. Let's get ready.
Hey, Big Mike! Take a look at what's walking down the street, man! Some kind of maldito yuppie from downtown! Look at his shoes, man! Yeah! Your mama dressed you fine, maricon! Hey, maricon! Come over here! We won't hurt you! Look at that, man! That idiot that comes down here like he's walking in the park or something!
You are pretty damn brave, stupid fool.
Would you like to help me out with something?
Hey, of course, sir! No problemo, sir! How can we help you?
Of course, man. No problem.
Okay, well, I'm looking for the guys who put up these alien posters in the city. I was told there's supposedly a club somewhere on this street, but I only see this one cafe around here.
Of course! We understand completely, sir. The Alien Attack Club, right? Oh, it's really easy to find, sir. You see those houses over there at the end of the street?
Yes.
Just go down there, and at the cross street there is a stop sign.
Okay.
Just pull the stop sign out of its base, and then stick it right up you know where, cabron.
Sir.
No problem, sir.
You losers. Okay, guys, it's all cool. Just chill. I'm not gonna stay that long, so keep in your pocket, yeah?
Hey, Big Mike, you hear that, man?
Yo, loud and clear. I think he just called you a loser, man.
What? You calling me a loser? A chinga maracon like you is calling me a loser? Hey, you want to get cut up or something?
Listen, guys, I'm not here to have fun with you, and besides, my mood is getting worse by the minute. Either you stop that crap or
what?
Or we're gonna break your bones, dude.
Or I'm just gonna call the cops.
I don't believe it, Mikey. This chinga maricon just threatened us with the cops. By the time the cops get here, your family can come cry on your grave, Capron. What are you looking at, man? I didn't hurt your feelings, did I? You ain't gonna start crying, are you? Your family stinks, man. I spit on them, and I spit on you. You get what I'm saying, maricon?
That's it. I've had it. I'm calling the cops now.
Look, Mikey. That Bandeo has got a beautiful little messenger with him. Did Mama fill up the credit limit for you, pendejo?
Maybe nobody's home.
Hey, sweetie, would you have a second for me?
Hi. Maybe you can help me out.
That I'd like to bet on.
I'm looking for an alien attack club.
Aliens, huh? Well, if you ask me, the whole district is full of them. But I have an outer space offer for you. How about that? Half an hour of zero gravity at my place. You only need 500 credits.
The offer is really tempting, but no, thank you.
Too bad. Don't think about it too long.
500 credits? Isn't that a little bit overpriced?
Honey, you won't have any second thoughts about the price when we're done.
Oh, I'm sure about that, but still no thanks. Let me guess, usually your customers have a lot more money. What are you doing here, so alone?
Hey, what does it look like?
Yeah, alright, got it. Dumb question. But isn't it pretty dangerous around here for a woman?
Oh, what? Not at all, big boy. I can look after myself. That you could bet on. Everyone knows me here, and no one would dare touch me without permission. It's only dangerous for men and strangers, especially male strangers.
Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. Another question. What kind of club is that across the street?
You mean the nuclear cafe? Only a few little boys playing World Revolution. They are really sweet.
Could it be that this alien club is meeting there too?
What will I get if I tell you?
I'm really sorry, but I'm pretty broke right now. And when is this dive open?
I have no idea. I'm not interested in little boys. Hey, listen. You are really good looking. Let's say 250.
No, really. Thanks for the discount, but I've got other things to take care of.
You want me to die of boredom? Come on!
Right now, I have to get into this club. I'll see you later then, right? Can I ask you something else?
Of course, handsome.
Did you see this guy with the tattoos going into that cafe?
That was Juan. He just bought himself a console. Surprisingly, he had the money for it. But he's too stupid to connect it, if you ask me.
He paid for that thing with my messenger, damn it.
Oh, he robbed you?
You could say that.
What a bastard. You should call the cops, big boy. But don't do that here on this street, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Don't worry. Without my messenger, I wouldn't be able to call the cops now, or would I? How did this guy get into the cafe? Would you know?
Well, he knocked.
I've also tried that.
I think they have a knock code, sweetie.
You really heard it?
Who knows?
Did you? Or did you not? Come on, it's important.
Now, what will I get if I tell you?
We'll talk about that later. Now tell me already, it's really important.
3 short, 2 long.
You're a sweetheart. Thanks.
You owe me something, sweetie.
Okay, I have to get going.
See you later, sweetie.
Oh, that's too nice. At last, somebody gets the door.
Who are you anyway, man? What you want here? How'd you know the secret knock code? You a cop or something?
A lot of questions from a little thief like you. Here's one for you. Do you want me to call the cops? So they can smoke out your little illegal pawn shop here?
What's that supposed to mean? You got a problem? We're up to our own crooked business, and now get lost, spy.
Fine. I'm counting to 3 now. And you tell me where my messenger is, or else, you little thug. Did I make myself clear?
Messenger? Your messenger?
Yes, my messenger. Where is it?
Hey, how'd you find out so fast that here?
I got mugged in front of your club, man. By your buddy, Juan.
Hey, man. Juan isn't a friend of ours. He swore the messenger was legal.
Of course that messenger is legal. It's legally mine.
Oh my God, this guy's is dumb. Rips off a messenger right in front of the door? I don't believe it.
Do I get my messenger now? That Juan bought himself a game station with it, with my credits. I want that messenger back. Now.
Well, you know, man, he left the messenger dead because you didn't have enough credits on the thing.
Well, I don't care. Give it to me. Otherwise, you're in for a whole lot of trouble.
Well, actually, the messenger's is ours now. It was a clean deal. So, let's say 100 credits?
What? I can't believe you just said that.
Hey, it's as good as new, man. You won't get one like that this cheap anyway. They cost a lot at E-Mall.
You are not trying to sell me my own messenger, are you? Now listen to me, Shorty. You can tell the police what stuff here is yours and what isn't. And now, my messenger, and you better do it real fast. Because I think I'm gonna lose it real soon.
Okay already. Stay behind the table.
There you go. That wasn't so difficult now, was it? I got another question for you. I have a few more questions for you. Got a minute right now?
Do I look like I've got an important appointment?
What's all this computer stuff here? Looks pretty impressive.
Not bad, eh? I soldiered it together myself.
That way we obstruct the aliens from analyzing and reconstructing our hardware with usual wiring diagrams. The network has the performance of 5 Goliath computers and runs on a completely encrypted frequency.
Completely encoded? Does that mean you guys are using the cryptographic method?
Of course, man. Don't you?
To be honest, I'm working on this campaign against the cryptographic method. That means we are actually fighting on opposite sides.
What? So you are a cop, huh?
No, I'm working for a communication agency, Greenberg and Winter. We are responsible for the campaign concept for the plebiscite.
And you don't have any problems with that?
I'm getting paid for it. It's my job.
But money. There are more important things than money.
Of course, you're right, but it's still my job. That's how it works in this crazy world.
Not in ours. I mean, what'd you do there? How can you do a campaign that can completely reveal our thoughts to the alien conspiracy? That is crazy, man. It's fully insane.
Crazy? Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I don't have anything to hide. Not even with regards to the alien conspiracy.
Everybody's got something to hide. Don't give me that. Do you drink? Of course you do. Do you read virtual beauties in secret? Do you order salve for your sweaty feet online? Well?
No, I don't.
My God! Well, just imagine it! Would you want some great flabby being collecting that information? Who reads your love letters and evaluates your political beliefs?
I have no clue what these gray, flabby beings would want with that anyway.
Maybe they're creating a clone army of idiots that look just like you and are just as naive as you, man. And then? What you do then?
Let's see, I guess I'll think of something when it comes to that. Oh, by the way, something else. Tell me a little bit more about you guys.
There's not much to tell. Aside from me opened up the cafe a couple years ago when they did that big wave renovation thing on the Lower East Side. All the old tenants got kicked down. The city was planning an electronic amusement park with esports arena, shopping mall, and a marina for fat-ass rich kids dock their yachts.
Yeah, I've heard about it. But obviously it didn't happen.
That was just an excuse to ditch the neighborhood, man. They knew this was a Luddite center, so they just wanted to destroy the infrastructure. They tore the neighborhood to bits, and then they forgot about it. Most of the houses were empty, so aside from me, we just went and occupied this one just like that.
What kind of club is it?
You don't read too well, huh? It's on the sign on the front. Hey, this is a nuclear cafe, dude.
Fine, and what exactly does that mean?
Hey, that means something's happening here, man. This place is a bomb, and we're a lit fuse.
Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty damn mysterious. But can you explain to me plain and simple what it really means?
This is an information and alien-free zone. This house is occupied. We're disconnected from the government and outside extraterrestrial control. Autonomous, you got it? We make our own rules here.
Cypher? Who's that?
Oh, he's a buddy of mine, man. He's safe. We go back to kindergarten. He's the best encryption programmer in NYC. Nobody can crack the stuff he programs. Furthermore, he's a master programmer for steganographics. Encryption in pictures, man, you get it? He can analyze any picture, extract the hidden codes, and can even scan the smallest picture elements for that stuff.
Meaning, he's a genius, right?
Exactly, man. That's what he is, a genius.
I have to go. See you later. Take a look at this. You are the technology experts here, right? Can you tell me what this is you see in this picture?
That is definitely a parabolic dish, man. Don't tell me you didn't recognize that.
Okay, but where is this thing?
We can find out. That's Cypher. He sure can analyze that picture for you. If anybody can find out where the dish is, it's him.
Great. Maybe you can call him over for a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. Cypher. Hey, Cypher. Hey, man. There's some kind of yuppie dude here for you about some picture.
What picture?
It's just one photograph, man. Do you have a minute?
Is he okay?
Come on. Tell him already.
No idea, man. He don't look dangerous to me.
Send him over.
Okay, man. You go over to him.
Wow. That's actually outright spooky. Hi. Are you Cypher?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Peter Wrigh. Nice to meet you.
We'll see if I'm pleased to meet you or not. What do you want? You want to show me a picture or something?
Yeah. And maybe I'll have a couple of questions as well.
I don't have a lot of time, you know.
It won't take long. I have a few questions about your club here. I saw your posters.
Really? Where?
Brooklyn. Corner of Tillery Street and Flatbush Avenue.
Yeah, of course. We were putting up posters over there last night.
Actually, with these posters, what's this all about?
It's just a statement for starters. We want to show them we're here. We're infiltrating the public with the knowledge that we're all controlled by aliens.
And why the hell would you do that?
It's a policy of small steps. We move on 2 tracks. People need to know what's threatening them. The danger has to be anchored subconsciously, in words and pictures. At the same time, we're working on deciphering the extraterrestrial codes. By the time we've got that cracked, the masses will be ready.
Well, this actually doesn't sound that bad. Rather sounds like a pretty smart campaign concept. Why exactly are you plastering these posters onto the telescreens?
Because telescreens are the point of greatest attention. Everybody sees them. They're everywhere. I'd upload content onto the screens if I could, but that doesn't work. It's too difficult.
And not to forget, illegal.
That wouldn't be a problem. We're not exactly allowed to placard the things either.
Correct. Central Services will give you a pretty tough time if they ever catch you in the act.
If they catch us, yes. But they won't.
You wouldn't have seen anything out of the ordinary when you were there yesterday.
Well, we had to get out of there pretty fast when a black van turned around the corner. There were cops inside. It was looking pretty scary. We cut through the park to get out. We were lucky, but without the excitement, it isn't any fun.
I think they weren't after you.
No? How do you know?
They arrested my neighbor.
Oh, well, all the better. Tell me, the last time I saw cops like that was at the Luddite search here in the neighborhood. What did your neighbor do to bring in a commando like that?
I honestly have no idea. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, better him than us.
There is something else. Could it be that you bought my messenger from Juan?
I didn't buy anything from him.
Of course you did. After all, it was here at your club.
I didn't buy your messenger from him.
Then how did he pay for this game console?
He bought it with the messenger. 100% legal.
Exactly. That's what I just said. It was my messenger. That's grand theft.
Is it theft to buy yourself a console?
But I didn't buy one.
The billing department of the United Bank Trust will see that differently. It says in their invoice that you bought the console used, paid for electronically at Floating Point, my company.
Of course. Only problem is that I don't have a game console.
You have to look after your things yourself.
But he left the messenger here at your shop.
We aren't liable for the clothing and luggage of visitors to our humble cafe.
You little buff. You think you have it all figured out, right?
That's what they say.
Okay, let's forget about it. I have another question. I have a few questions about your club here. I have another question. I have a couple of questions about your work.
Uh-huh.
What is it you're working on right now?
I analyze the broadcast patterns from a whole mess of signals I get from a line I tapped into on the global net.
Uh-huh. What kind of signals are these?
If I knew that, I'd be one big step ahead. It's a totally unknown, multi-encrypted code. Totally baffling. And what blows my mind the most is that the code is changed daily and gets more complex all the time.
And why do you want to crack this code?
Because it's a decisive step to track down the alien conspiracy. We've got to decode their communications. Then we'll know what they've got planned and what their next step is. It's the only way to organize a meaningful resistance.
So I take it it's an alien code, right?
What? You don't believe it?
Well, to be perfectly honest, no.
Because you haven't got a clue. I've been working for years exclusively with encoded signals. This code is completely different than any other code that could be created by any known process. It's highly complex and extremely adaptable. It's almost like it knows that I'm trying to crack it. and changes itself every time I find out something about it.
Maybe the guy at the other end is simply a tick smarter than you.
Could be. In any case, I'm convinced that whatever's on the other end, it isn't human. I'm gonna get those bastards.
So, you're a cryptographic expert?
Yep, I don't want to boast, but I'd say I'm one of the best. I was a security consultant for 5 years at the United Bank Trust.
Seriously? How did you get that job?
I cracked their encryption and opened an account with 10 million credits. That was a lot of fun.
And then they caught you?
Yeah, they found out during an internal audit and traced my login. They made a fair deal. Either they would report me and I'd probably get 5 years, or I could work for them as a security consultant at United Bank Trust for 5 years. Which is just about the same thing.
Yeah, well, I guess that was an easy decision, wasn't it? And what exactly did you have to do?
I wrote new encryption routines to seal the security gaps.
And why didn't you just stay there?
Do I look like I'd want to work at United Bank Trust?
Okay, not really.
Exactly. And furthermore, they eventually got another supplier for encryption algorithms. He was extremely good. No idea where that stuff came from. My time was up, and they didn't need me anymore.
What do you think about the cryptography prohibition, which is right around the corner?
There won't be a cryptography prohibition.
Yes, there will. I'm working on this campaign, and we're pretty certain that this law will pass.
Aha, you were working on the campaign. Then you're from Greenberg and Winter, aren't you?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I took a look around your internal server once. Terrible security system and 2 indexes full of bad pornos. Pretty embarrassing, boys.
What? You hacked into our system and checked our server?
Of course. You can tell your system administrator that he does lousy work. A certain Bill, I believe. His administrator password is SexMachineBill2044.
Ouch. Seriously, you really did.
Of course. The only thing I could never crack was your upload computer for the telescreens. They're really well protected. You can't get into the government networks.
And now tell me again, why is the cryptography prohibition not coming?
Oh, it's coming, of course. But that doesn't mean the encoding will stop. I'd bet anything that this alien code scrolling down my screen won't be one bit less encrypted when the law goes into effect. They want to unlock our heads and throw away the key. That's it.
What do you think about the cryptography prohibition, which is right around the corner?
There won't be a cryptography prohibition.
Yes, there will.
Aha!
Yeah.
I took a... Of course. His admit...
Ouch.
Of course. They're...
And now...
Oh, they want...
What do you think...
There won't...
Yes.
Yeah. Of course. His...
Oh.
They're...
And now...
Oh, they want to...
There is... Your buddy mentioned that you can analyze photos.
Absolutely.
Because I have one here, and maybe you could take a look.
Of course I could.
And... Are you really going to do it?
Maybe. Definitely not for nothing. What do I get out of it?
What do you have in mind?
Of course, you don't have any money, do you?
No. You don't earn that much as a communication designer.
Okay. How about some propaganda,
What do you mean, propaganda? I can't do anything illegal. Just to be clear on that.
No? But they're the most fun.
Not a chance.
Okay, forget it.
All right then. What is it you want me to do?
Simple. Those stupid slogans on the telescreens get on my nerves.
Uh-huh.
And you're at Greenberg and Winter.
What are you getting at?
I'll give you a disc, and you upload the slogans from our club onto telescreens across North America. For 1 hour.
I think you're totally crazy. No way. I've asked you to analyze a photo. Do you really think I want to go to jail for that?
Okay, let's say only on the telescreens in New York.
No. The one in front of your door. We can talk about that one.
What? Are you joking? This is ridiculous, man. Just one telescreen. And the one in front of our house. Who walks by that one in this trash heap?
That's why. And that's my final offer. I'm risking already a whole lot more than I would like to. And there's no way to explain this to my coworkers, you know. I'll have to do it alone, behind their back. Anyway, the telescreen next to your nuclear cafe. That's my offer. What do you say?
Okay, deal.
Deal.
Here's the CD. Have fun.
And the photo?
Give it to me when you've uploaded the slogan.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Thanks again. See ya.
See you later.
First, I should talk to Cypher. Hi, it's me again.
Hi.
I have a few questions about your club here. Tell me...
That alien
You mean...
but
I have another... About our...
yeah, what about?
No, what we're talking...
That's what.
All right, then. Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Hello, it's me again.
What's up, man?
I have a few more questions for you. Got a minute right now?
Do I look like I've got an important appointment?
Do you know this girl? This one outside?
Oh, you mean Rita, don't you? Hey, hot baby. Man, she's really fine.
Not exactly my taste in girls, but she's a looker, all right. She always standing out there?
Oh, yeah, that's her territory, man. She knocked a couple of bras on the nog so she could have Essex Street all to herself.
Whoa. Then she's outright dangerous, huh? I wouldn't have guessed that.
I'll tell you what, pal. In your shoes, I'd stay away from, business with her.
Why? Does she have... is she infected? Does she have the tetravirus?
No, man, that's not what I'm saying. Rita's healthy, for sure. That's not the problem.
Then what?
She's a scammer. You negotiate a price with her, you go up to her room, and boom! You get a nice glass filled to the brim with champagne.
Oh. And? What's so bad about that?
When that pill sleep 3, the strongest around, boom! You down for the count.
Ah, now I get it. She's stealing from her Johns.
8 capsules, man. With that, you can put an elephant family to sleep. You believe me. When you wake up, she's gone. And you're a messenger with her.
That sounds familiar. Tell me, is there anybody on this block who's not into stealing messengers?
Hey, Rita's okay. Just don't do business with her, okay?
And by the way, how come you knew all this? Fell for it yourself, right?
Oh, me? Me?
Yeah, you. Oh, come on. I can see it in your face. Plus, you're blushing like hell, so admit it already. She played you too, right?
Hey, man, just look at her. How was I supposed to know that, man?
Of course not. That could have happened to anybody. However, thank you for the tip. What are you guys doing here anyway?
Have you ever heard of
what is...
And we exactly showed...
Does this house...
we are... Yeah,
oh, by the way. Tell me...
How would they make most...
The Ludda?
That was...
You are...
But what?
Because...
We them...
Oh, by the way. I got another... Do I get my messenger now? That Juan bought himself a game station with it, with my credits. I want that messenger back. Now.
Well, you know, man, he left the messenger dead because you didn't have enough credits on the thing.
Well, I don't care. Give it to me. Otherwise, you're in for a whole lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, the messenger's is ours now. It was a clean day. So, let's say...
What? I can't believe...
Hey, they cost...
You are... And now...
Okay.
There you go. I have to go. Take a look at this. Can you tell?
That don't.
Okay.
That's venom.
Great.
Hey, wait a minute. Cypher. Hey, man.
What
It's just,
is your-
Come on.
No, I said. Okay.
Oh my God. That's a pantheon for my father. Hi, Rita. It's me again.
I can see.
You got another...
Of
Listen, I talked to Lou in there.
Lou?
Yeah, the guy with dreadlocks.
Oh my God. He didn't, say anything about me, huh?
Well, actually, he did. You're a pretty cunning person, aren't you now?
Oh, so what? Yeah, I have quite a special business approach, okay? But no one has been seriously hurt. I only take the money, and only as much as I need.
That's still called robbery, sweetheart.
Ah, what's this all about? At least I'm not infecting anyone with the tetravirus. Not even myself. I contribute to our health system, so to speak. A tetra-infected person costs the state 10 times as much.
Interesting excuse for what you do. But it's still illegal, honey. You plan to trick me the same way?
What? Well, no. It's naturally different with you.
Oh, come on. Cut the crap, please.
You're not mad at me, are you?
How could I?
And you won't call the cops?
No. No, I won't.
Thanks, sweetie. I owe you. Really, I mean it.
You know what? I think you might have even hurt the guy's feelings a little bit.
Lou? Why? Did he cry?
No, of course he didn't cry, but somehow he became really emotional when he talked about you. I actually think he likes you.
He likes me. How touching. Listen, sweetie. Do you think I have time for those kinds of romantic feelings? Did he really say that? That he likes me?
Well, not in so many words.
So then what's his problem? He should just continue playing with his computers. There's no room in my life for that.
Can I ask you...
Of...
Why is it... What the... You could lose... No.
If I'm off these...
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't...
See, no.
I'm... I don't be... Yeah. Take you...
Let's...
Let's... listen. In any case, why don't you give me your number, okay?
Do you mean that the two of us could still strike a deal?
I don't know about that, but we could keep in touch. That's all I can promise, okay?
Okay, here it is. Call me, no matter what.
All right. I'll do that. I gotta go. I'll see you, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
What's up?
I have a few...
Dual.
What are you...
Have you...
In... Where... Oh, what is... I mean...
I'm with...
Exhibition... Not... If I get this right, you're something like data saboteurs.
Hey, that's a destructive term, man. We ain't harming.
And if other no, they're all no that you can. Oh, by the way, tell me. I have to go. Rita's business card. Maybe I'll actually call her again. Let's see. I should talk to him about it. Hi, it's me.
Hi.
Okay.
See you later.
From now on, I'm gonna watch it more closely. Okay, I still have to identify myself. Voila, there we are again. Welcome back at the workforce. And there's my good old friend Claire.